so silly.
We're live in Walmart.
Don't know why you're doing that.
Because I'm going to share what we're doing about dinner.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting. Lone Star Living, yo. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to get in here.
Let everybody see our not so oldie haul. Sorry.
Here, Goober.
Well,
Jaton, Kitty.
I mean, I shop cheap, but sometimes it's not always at
Where's
Aldi.
it? Oop, oop. Right there's the camera. Okay. Wally World, eh? Yep, we're in Wally World. Okay. The reason why me and Mom
I'm trying to shop here.
jumped on live here is because we have been doing something new with the girls via Homeschool. And what we have been doing is, and I'll have to show you guys the chart when we get home. I'll put a picture up in the Facebook group or something. But
Or something.
But what we've been doing is literally we are picking. Let's see, would it be better to go like this? We've been picking a what would you say, a culture?
Mm-hmm.
A culture each week. Last week was Irish because of St. Patrick's Day. This week coming is Italian.
So we're going to get fat this week.
The week before that was Chinese.
Yeah, forget about the keto. We're stress eating right now.
So we're at the Walmarts right now getting everything for our Italian week.
The most not keto friendly culture there is.
And what that means is each meal will be Italian. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all through the week. And the girls' responsibility is to, with each meal, bring us some information about Italy, the Italian culture, some famous people that came from Italy. Stuff like, about Christopher Columbus, different famous Italians, Frank Sinatra, all those kind of guys, stuff that made history. They'll also be encouraged to find people from that culture that did something for the history of this country. Whether it was they invented something or whether they were a signer of the Declaration of Independence or whether they were something along those lines. And it was really cool, like, for the St. Patrick's weekend, they told us all about St. Patrick and about how he lured the snakes out of Ireland, and that's how he got his sainthood, and about how he used the shamrock, not the clover, but the shamrock, to teach about the Holy Trinity. It really empowers the girls, plus they have to help in cooking these meals, preparing these meals. They sat down with Robin yesterday and basically made out the menu for the week. They researched all of the meals. Then they made their shopping list. Now they're at the house for tonight, getting ready for The Walking Dead, cleaning up the house and making sure everything's ready for us to watch The Dead. And Robin and I are out doing the shopping, but normally they would be here shopping with us. Robin is still going to be coming on here in a couple of hours to do her oils class. But me and the girls will not be participating in that class because hold on, I got to keep up with Mama. We are also doing something new with sustainability. We will be making different projects out of recycled, repurposed materials. This weekend we are going to be making self-watering containers out of 2-liter bottles, and we might shoot a quick video on that, but we've already done a video on that about how to make self-watering containers out of 2-liter bottles. It may be something that we just show these pictures, they just show up on Instagram, stuff like that. So always be checking all of our social media outlets for stuff like that. And Mama just got some shrimp. The only sad thing about this whole process is I'm not allowed to be a part of the menu making process. I am totally left out of that process. I'm not allowed to be a part of it. They like to call themselves the Booby Brigade. That was just all females making the menu, talking about it and conversing. It's like a big, I don't know what you want to call it, but they get into it. They have their own little nickname and everything. But it is what it is. But as you can see, let me see if I can flip this around. That's all Italian stuff. We're going all out this time with it. Turn back around and see my pretty face. But lost my tripod. And so,
Hey, look, sweet Georgia carrots.
ooh, sweet Georgia carrots. Thank you, Kiwi. Yep, these are my new glasses. They came in not particularly happy with them. We paid for some things that were supposed to be on these glasses, like anti-glare. One of them was supposed to be tinted because I got 2 pair, and they weren't. So we have to go back to getting them. Nope, not turning that way.
Stay right there. Don't want to.
See, I always get bossed around. It's just not cool. But I just wanted to jump on here because, one, I was bored in Walmart, and Robin was getting aggravated with me because I was picking on her. And so I decided that I was going to go live, and I really wanted to share this, what we've been doing with the girls last week, but we had that whole wreck thing that we had to deal with. And I think it's a really cool idea. We haven't had anything negative happen with it so far. Both Ladessa and Carol are extremely into this. I think they're really getting a lot out of it, like learning how to prepare a menu. It helps with, the recipes themselves help with just about every stinking subject. They get a little, I always get left. But they get, and then they also get, introduced into the different cultures. So it's not just, boom, they only have one, I don't want to say worldview, but for lack of a better term, that's pretty much it. That our nation is the way that it is, and it's great because of the fact that we are a melting pot. And I think being introduced to different cultures, whether it's just their food, because let's be honest, food is what makes the world go around. Everybody likes to celebrate Cinco de Mayo because they get to go eat tacos and drink tequila. But it opens up their world to different cultures, how different people think, which makes them better people. In my opinion, it makes them better people. It'll make my kids, I don't want to say more understanding, but I think it would help them also appreciate their own country, where they live. The fact that we have the freedoms that we have, and we have the information and stuff that we have here in this country. The fact that they get to experience different walks of life, different cultures, different points of view. So it may help them even become better leaders one day. I definitely think that if more people did this kind of thing, I don't think we would have generations that we have right now thinking their way is the only way. But it's cool that they're getting into it. It's cool that they're learning stuff. Plus, we get to experience all different types of things. So, you guys try it at home. You guys have any questions on how we went about doing it, setting it up? Go ahead, hit us up. Ask us. We'll share how we set everything up, how it came into play, everything like that. So, and also take this as a heads up that if I just gain like 30 pounds, that's because this week is Italian week. So we're going to be eating a lot of pasta and watching a lot of cool gangster movies. Are you talking to me? You gotta be talking to me.
Ah.
I'm the only one here, so you gotta be talking to me. But that's where we are with homeschool this year. That's one of the things that we're doing.
Fun stuff.
To make it, and this is one of the cool things about homeschool. This is how you keep it fun. This is how you keep them learning, where they're not just going, oh, gotta go to school, Dad. Gotta do this, Dad. Yep, say hello to my little friend. You know, I may teach them how, even teach them, since we're doing Italian week, I may teach them how to go out into a cornfield and dig holes.
We're gonna watch The Godfathers.
Yeah, we'll watch The Godfathers. Hey, it's not personal, it's just business. Yeah, may teach them how to go out in the desert and dig some holes like in Casino. You know, that's a Sicilian message. He's swimming with the fishes. You know, but I mean, there's so many cool things that you can do. Now, next week, after we get through Italian week, I think I've put in the request to do German. There are so many good German things. And then when we get around to Dutch, we may take a field trip to Helen, Georgia, to let them see all of the architectural things, let them taste all the good food that's up there, and stuff like that. Robin is down in the aisle. I don't know what she's getting. Kind of crazy. Looks like she's getting fish. But I don't know. I don't know what's on the menu. So, I didn't see that comment. Can I touch that and make the comments come back up? How can I make the comments come back up?
So, what's Italian week without Italian green beans? Italian green beans. That's going in a soup. We're having minestrone one day.
Minestrone. So,
Minestrone.
What are the name of some of the dishes that we're having?
So, for lunches each day, we're going to have a soup.
A soup.
Right, so we're going to do minestrone, pasta fagioli, and also zuppa toscana. which are traditional Italian soups, not just something that you get at Olive Garden. So we are going to do those.
Bada bing.
And we're also going to do a big Italian salad one day for one of the lunches as well. We're also doing something that I found, I tripped upon, called an Italian Easter pie. That's going to be for lunch on Easter Day, and then Easter evening we'll have traditional ham. But the Easter pie is a pie shell, top and bottom, and it's basically almost like I want to say a pizza, but basically it's got a bunch of the lunch meats and the cheeses layered, and then you put some banana peppers in there and stuff like that.
So we're not having a hoagie?
Well, one day we are. We're going to do a sandwich ring that's basically, we're going to cook the dough into, it's the same kind of concept as as the Easter pie I was just describing, but it's a little bit different dough to make a sandwich out of. But no, I'm not doing traditional hoagies.
The menu sounds good, right? Now, you guys heard the menu. Are there any specific dishes on this menu that you guys would like to
like for dinners? We're doing.
See Robin
we're
and
gonna
the
do
girls
a,
make.
Yeah, we're gonna do a chicken piccata. We're going to do my favorite, which is carbonara, and I completely forgot. I gotta go get some pepperoni real quick. But we're gonna have carbonara, which is absolutely one of my favorites to make.
It's my favorite to eat.
We're going to have a fettuccine alfredo with some sun-dried tomatoes. It's going to be very good. What else did I choose? Oh, obviously we're going to do stuffed shells one day, and we're going to do manicotti. So, and then one of them is a shrimp. We're doing some kind of a shrimp with.
We getting any cannolis?
Well, so I got to find the cannoli shells. If I could find cannoli shells, we would do some cannoli. I actually used to work in an Italian restaurant where the lady made the stuffing for the cannoli from scratch. That's just like, I would love to make tiramisu, but I would have to find the ladyfingers, the Kahlua. We got no problem with the Kahlua. But yes, so don't forget, Italians love wine. So yeah, definitely.
That's why she's smiling. Because she knows she's going to be drinking a lot of wine this
Well,
week.
and I have to cook with wine, so I have to use some white wine with quite a few of the recipes. So I'm going to channel my inner Julia Childs, where it's like a little bit for the recipe and a little bit for me. So anyway.
The pie, the Easter pie, had a request to see on video.
Okay.
Somebody
said all of them.
So I don't know if we can do all of them.
Well, I mean, maybe we'll just go live each night while we're cooking and just do it then. I mean, just do it as a live stream kind of thing. I mean,
we can try to do that.
I don't think it would hurt anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, white Zinfandel for cooking. All right, well, I gotta go get some pepperoni. You can guys keep these guys free.
Okay. So, is that what you guys rather have us do? Is just go live every night when we're cooking? The camera is showing me from below. Like, what do you mean from below? My upside down? Okay. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll go live, see if I can't figure out a way to use my Canon cameras to do it. And so we'll see. Make it a little bit interesting anyway. But so try the bakery department for canola shells and lady fingers. Alright, let's go over there together and see if we can find it, because I'm right here at the bakery department. So okay, so would ladyfingers say ladyfingers on them? I got lots of bread here, rolls. I mean, what do they look like? Y'all conned me into coming over here to the bakery department. I done gained 5 pounds just smelling the bread. I don't even know what I'm looking for. They're very easy to make yourself. Remember, we don't have an oven. We don't have an oven. Hey, I got Italian bread. Uh-oh, is this ladyfingers over here? Nope, those are just hoagie rolls. French bread. French bread. Robin's summoning me. So they told me to look for the lady fingers and the cannoli bread in here, in the bakery department. And so I'm wandering around the bakery department like a blind man with a blind dog. They said look in the cookie aisle too.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like cookies. Kitty says that the ladyfingers are easy to make ourselves.
Yeah.
But we don't have an oven. Go ahead. Okay, we're gonna look in the cookie section. Tilapia. Everybody on their phone. A type of sponge cake. This Walmart's very busy today. Robin just takes off like a bloodhound. Ooh. I wonder if we could do that. What's up? That sounds like a really good idea. It was suggested that we make our own, but use our Dutch oven. And make them. People even eat Triscuits anymore? I don't know. They got them on the shelf. Walking around the Walmart. Sorry I ain't talking right now. There's just a lot of folks in here. Robin loves her tiramisu, so you know she's gonna be going up and down every aisle looking. Like our first year being married, I had a connection at the Italian restaurant, the one where I said that they put me in the mob. But I took her there and I got her a birthday cake, and it was a tiramisu birthday cake.
Joe no say. Alright, I think we're good here.
Okay. So, alright, well, we're going to go check out. Robin will be back on at what time?
Hopefully about 7:30.
About 7:30.
We gotta get to the house. We're about almost there.
And I'm coming.
Go that way.
Okay, I'm going. So Robin's going to be on at 7:30 tonight for her oils class. I want to thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us while we were doing our Italian shopping. And we will see you a bunch this week live as we cook our Italian meals. So we'll see you guys at 7:30. You want to say bye?
Bye. See y'all soon.
Bye. Now, how you turn this thing off?
Go like this, maybe.
Yes.